Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
I'm David Benfield. Thank you for joining us on this fine Tuesday morning.
It is Tuesday. How was the rest of your day yesterday?
It was lovely, actually. It was very nice. Yeah, and I feel like $1,000,000.
Oh, good.
Yeah, back to normal. Feeling great, ready to go.
And I feel good too after eating that salad. Things are good. I'm glad you're feeling better though, because that's the pit.
Oh, it's okay. Everybody's good now. We're ready to go. Ready to rock.
All right. Well, let's just get the show started, shall we?
All right.
What's coming up?
Guys, coming up, we continue our coverage of National Farmers Market Week. Today, we have this fine gentleman from the Cool Moose Cafe. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that food. Then we gear up for back to school with another FCL spelling bee.
Oh, great. Plus, Jordan takes us to Bangin' Bagel Company for a new foodie segment. But first,
it's time for
Come On!
Say What? So this is fun because tomorrow's show features St. Augustine Pirate Museum.
Yes.
Thanks for getting that. That's a good get, man. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
So,
big for y'all.
so you wanted to do...
So to get us ready, we're gonna test our fucking
There you go.
weird
Just
knowledge.
keep going.
Fun fact, though, really seriously, this is actually real. I'm related to Captain Morgan.
Shut up.
No, really. Like the actual Captain Morgan, like the.
Ah, we both did it. I love it.
What's up?
Okay, see if you can get us some rum
Not
then.
related to any pirates, but I have been playing a bunch of Assassin's Creed, Black Flag.
There you go.
Some way I'm like close to the pirates.
Okay.
Love
All
it.
right,
what you
shiver
got
me
for us?
timbers. Let's get down to this. All right, Measle, Clo Dog, let's roll it. Question
I'm
one.
excited to have them in studio tomorrow,
Yeah.
though. That'll be
What
cool.
Jamaican pirate haven was ruined by a massive earthquake in 1692?
Oh, whoa.
Tortuga, Glen Bay, St. Mary's Island, or Port Royal?
I have no idea.
You learn something new every day. That's why it's called trivia.
Okay.
I'll go with D.
I'll go with
Port
A.
Royale.
Let's roll it. Port
Oh!
Royale.
Good job.
That is correct.
Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, very cool.
It was actually ran by the British, believe it or not.
Fun
Imagine,
fact.
everything was run by the British in
British,
1692.
the British, the Spaniards, who am I forgetting? The Portuguese.
Yep.
All right, what am I forgetting? Oh, well.
No. He's like, on to the next question.
All right, here we go. David, I think you had this
yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What medical problem was
Oh, it's
caused
scurvy.
by lack of vitamin C that many sailors get? Jordan, you said scurvy.
That is correct.
Yes.
Measle, Clo Dog, let's roll it.
Clo Dog.
It is scurvy. So apparently pirates would eat limes to
Yes.
help prevent scurvy, which
right.
is interesting. So now
They would just eat the limes.
They would eat the limes. Obviously, I think they would peel it, but what do
Well,
I know?
yeah. Well, I actually had a girlfriend, and
With
she said that
scurvy?
her mom. No, that was
Scurvy? Oh my
no.
God.
So we went
still
to
get that?
we went to lunch one time, and she had lemons like for her tea, but then she started eating the slices as well
Okay.
with the rind.
Because she's trying not to get scurvy.
Maybe I don't know. No. But she
What
said
type
her
of
mom.
savagery is
I
that?
remember acting, like this is. Oh my gosh, how can you do that? And she said my mom did it when she was pregnant with me, meaning her.
Okay.
So I think like maybe
you're
it was
like,
just
are you
passed
pregnant?
down. No, I don't know. Maybe it was just like passed down through.
Interesting. Okay.
I've never seen anyone else eat the rind.
I think she's just trying not to get scurvy, which
I
I
think so.
respect.
I think so too.
Pirate
As teenagers, that's
101.
probably not top of mind, but maybe.
All right, which city is known as the historic home of many pirates, including the legend himself, Blackbeard? Charleston, South Carolina, Galveston, Texas, Savannah, Georgia, or homegrown St. Augustine,
Oh, I feel like
Florida?
Probably should know this, but
I think it's
don't.
Charleston.
Okay, then I'll say
I'm not 100% sure though.
Galveston. I don't know.
Clo Dog, Measle, roll it.
If it's
Galveston,
oh, good job.
South
Okay,
Carolina.
Yeah, Charlestown.
you're doing pretty good with this.
Home of Blackbeard. Do y'all know his actual name?
Nope.
It's Edward Teach.
Oh,
Good job,
Fun
Edward
fact,
Teach.
Edward Teach,
Yeah.
Blackbeard.
living in Charleston did not help me.
It's the
I
pirate
might
blood.
have known that back in
It's
the
the
day. Did
pirate
not
blood.
retain it. There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Nobody
All right,
wants
what do
to
we
live
have
in
next?
Galveston, that dirty water. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
What infamous pirate was known for his cunning and was a former governor of Jamaica?
Oh,
Captain
what?
Kidd, Blackbeard, your ancestor, Captain Henry Morgan, or Jean Lafayette?
Lafitte. Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte.
Lafitte.
All right, I'll do D.
D.
don't
Jean
know.
Lafitte.
What do you think?
No, it's definitely not Jean Lafitte. Give me Blackbeard.
Roll it.
Oh, it's my relative. Boo!
Dang.
Boo on
Okay.
me.
All right.
Shaking in Davy Jones' locker. Disappointed.
I know, yeah. There's
Jean
no
Lafitte.
run for me.
Oh yeah, Governor Jermaine. I didn't.
Yeah,
really
Jean Lafitte.
fully-
So like Jean Lafitte, he actually
Wouldn't that be French?
supposedly buried treasure in Lake Charles, which is where I spent a lot of time growing up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Blackbeard,
French,
South
Louisiana.
Carolina. Captain Kidd, I think he was captured by the government and hung. And then Captain Henry
All
Morgan.
these people met some really gnarly demise.
That's how I want to go out, baby. Lock me up. Let's
No
go.
way.
Next question.
Give me that
Clodon.
buried treasure is what I want. All right, what was the name of the pirate ship?
What was the name of the pirate ship captained by the one and only Blackbeard?
That one, yeah.
Queen's and Revenge, the Black Pearl, Royal Fortune, or the Flying Dutchman?
Oh my
dun, dun.
gosh, I've heard of the Flying Dutchman.
Dun, dun,
I've
dun,
heard of
dun,
Black Pearl.
dun. What you
Oh
got?
man, let's say Black Pearl.
Yep, that's what I would say too.
Okay. Did I get it?
Oh no, it's the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Queen.
Oh
That's
no.
okay, David. You're still winning. So these are complete. I don't know
That's
anything
why
about
it's
pirates.
heard that.
called
I just didn't realize
trivia. You learn something new every day.
Was that the last one?
Yes, that is the last.
Okay,
one.
so
That
David
is the
won.
Queen's-
All right, there we go.
And I'll be so interested to see what they have for us tomorrow,
So tomorrow
on the
they're
show.
bringing some of Blackbeard's personal weapons.
No
I
way.
believe
Let's sword
it's
fight.
the cutlass or the blunderbuss. So they're bringing one of the two items. They're super stoked, and they'll even bring a pirate for us.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. That's going to be really fun. Well, thank you for that,
Yeah,
Matt.
thank you, Matt. That was
I've realized
really
I know nothing about pirates except
And I know
scurvy.
a little. Except for scurvy.
All we know is who's on the bottle of rum.
That's right.
There you go, Captain Morgan.
Captain
There's a
Morgan.
couple of them. Let's
All
go to
right.
the kitchen.
Well, we're heading to the kitchen now. It's now time for Living in the Kitchen, and we mentioned it is National Farmers Market Week, and we're here with Tony Jarvis of Cool Moose Cafe. And, you know, Riverside Arts Market plays a huge role with keeping the
sir.
community together. I love that, too. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
So tell us about it. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's okay. Yeah, Cool Moose right here in my neighborhood over there in Riverside, man. You're a staple, so thank you very much for being here. Tell us about Cool Moose.
Been around for almost 30 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Came
oh my
from the
gosh.
state of Maine for the opportunity just to do something a little different. And
Yeah.
it's been a wild ride. Great challenge, but great reward. And been a part of the community, which has been the most fulfilling part of the whole journey, to be honest
Absolutely.
with you.
Being there for 30 years, you've seen it change so much.
And you must be
right?
doing something right,
Yeah,
because
no,
that's
really.
a long time.
And I got to be honest with you, Tony. Did you open this when you were like 5?
Right.
It's like, how have you been in business for 30 years? Look at you, dude. You look great.
27 years old, young man.
There you go. There you go. Awesome.
Man, that's amazing.
And so partnering with RAM, of course, for the Farmers Market Week, these restaurants that are participating, creating different menus for the week. So what are you going to be making for us right now?
Well, I had a customer come in. He's a traveler. He was to Greece and Turkey, and he asked me to make a dish that he had tried in Greece, just
Okay.
down the street from the Parthenon.
Wow.
It's a savory pancake with prosciutto,
All right.
tomato, Gouda cheese, and arugula.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious.
We also added honey. Either we can use a local honey or a local honey with sriracha as well to give it a little kick.
Ooh, a little kick.
I like it.
Okay, so are you going to assemble one for us?
Sure, sure.
All right.
So-
and this is only available this week, right?
Yes,
with you guys.
this week.
Okay.
Very cool.
We'll see how people like it. We can go from there. But
Right on.
This is a batter we made with, obviously, it's a buttermilk pancake, but it has thyme, rosemary, excuse me.
He's one of us, David.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the show. You fit right in.
Yeah.
Well, we were expecting to come out a little smoother, but
That's okay.
No, it's cool.
there we go.
It all tastes the same.
It all tastes the same. It's also got some Parmesan cheese in there. Ooh. So there's no sugar. It's not sweet like your
Okay.
typical pancake.
Very cool.
Because I was a little thrown off myself. I'm
Right. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but that's we
savory.
talked earlier about some of the flavor combinations that you would never expect are fantastic.
Yeah.
And this was a nice little thing that he challenged me with.
That was dope.
Great
That's
job.
long enough. So
That might be a good little trick
was cool.
for us to try one
Yeah,
time with
I
someone.
gotta try that.
Yeah, I would not be good at that.
Nope, that's flying everywhere.
So you can see we've already got some part of it assembled.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the pancake. It's got its hopefully you can see it's got its herbs in it.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can tell.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've got your good smoky Gouda cheese, your sweet local tomatoes.
Yes.
And this pancake is cooking up pretty good. I'm used to cooking with gas, so I'm pleased this is turning out all right.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's always hard when you're coming into someone else's kitchen.
Yep.
It
Talk
is.
about, while you're waiting on that, talk about the importance of kind of shopping local and the farmers markets and all that.
Fresher is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food's always on a clock. It doesn't matter if you open a can or cut into a package or cut into the fruit, the vegetable, whatever. And we live in a society where we get food from all over the world.
Right.
right? How long does it take to travel to get to you? What has it been through?
Yeah.
Obviously, see things with the cyclospora
Ugh,
issue
yeah.
and problem.
Yeah.
I told him about your problem.
No! Everybody knows.
That's not going to happen when you shop local, right?
No, it's very true.
So why not do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Of course, we can't get the whole gamut of products we used to cook with locally,
Right.
but the key ingredients, the fresh ingredients, the fruits, the vegetables, the
Right.
herbs,
Yeah.
the honey, all that easily sourced local.
And I noticed he's using some salts.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
And local honey is absolutely delicious. We make really good honey around here, right? Like I use it all the time when I make pancakes and stuff like that. And those folks from
look at that.
from that place over there.
Yeah,
by
you got like the
Noki,
big jug.
I haven't even put a dent in it.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. It's like,
okay.
Tony, it's a thing of honey this
Oh,
big.
nice.
I'm not even kidding. Like,
Well, apparently, if you consume local honey, it also helps with your allergies.
I heard
true.
that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
All right, so we'll finish this up in just a bit, but tell us everyone where you're located exactly. I know it's Riverside.
Yep, 2708 Park Street, right across from Walgreens. Parking King is revitalized many years ago and thriving to this day.
It's beautiful and very cool, man.
Okay.
You're in a great spot.
Well, coming up
Thank you, David.
a little bit more later, we're going to try this. I can't wait. And then you have another dish as well for us,
do.
right? Okay, so stay tuned for that, guys.
All right. Still to come, we test our vocabulary skills and our back-to-school spelling bee. Matt, spell Huguenot right now. Your mic's open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Spell Cerna.
No, I said you spell Huguenot.
Oh, no, I'll pass.
All right. Well, plus, we have a new foodies. This time, Jordan takes us to Bang & Bagel Company. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to First Coast Living. I can't stand the heckling already. It is time for the First Coast Living Spelling Bee for back to school. We are joined by David, Jordan, and the one and only meteorologist, Mike Prangley.
All right.
Y'all fired up?
Nervous.
We're ready.
I always
All
get
right,
nervous.
I love it. I love it. Who wants to go first? Mike, you volunteered. Let's
Sure.
go. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Your word is embarrassment.
Oh no.
Embarrassment.
You're trying to embarrass me?
No.
Embarrassment. Can you use that in a sentence?
I am not trying to give you any forms of embarrassment.
Okay.
And mind you, these are, I Googled this. These are all
All right.
7th and 6th grade words.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, no pressure, guys.
I mean, if
Okay.
I wrote it down, I'd be fine.
E as in elephant. M as in Mikey. B-A-R-R-A-S-S-M-E-N-T.
Oh, on the money.
Okay, good job.
Wow.
Good job.
Does
got
more than bring sunshine and rainbows. He can also spell.
Yay.
Jordan,
Okay.
you're next.
Oh, jeez.
Your word is armadillos.
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
So plural.
Armadillos.
I think she'll.
Armadillo.
You got this.
A-R-M-A-D-I-L-L-O-S.
Bingo.
Oh,
Yeah,
You guys
good
are
job.
killing it.
Oh, man, this is...
Phenomenal.
I was like, that's not an ES one, right?
All
Yeah, I
right,
don't
David,
think
you ready?
No.
Save it just be you.
All right, your word is abbreviation. Abbreviation. I'm giving y'all softballs here. Come on. Now. You can spell this. I've seen you spell it.
You can do that.
I know, it's like I have to write it.
R-E-V-I-A-T-I-O-N.
Come on now. You're getting all nervous on the money.
All right,
nervous.
round one.
The
Good job.
money. All right, Mike.
Why am I
you
so
are
nervous?
up next.
It is. It's nerve-wracking.
This microphone.
You ready? Your word is camouflage.
C-A-M-O-U-F-L-A-G-E.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, that was fast, too.
Hesitation.
How often do you spell that word? That's crazy.
That was so fast. I would have had to think about that.
Absolutely.
Like where the
Spelling
U
out
is.
of my... Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan. Your word is superintendent.
Oh, man.
S-U-P-E-R-I-N-T-E-N.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep.
Oh, D.
Got this. Yes.
Is it E-N-T?
D. You got it. D.
E-N-T?
I will allow the cheating from the peanut
I
gallery,
wasn't even listening.
but that is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, now the cheating for the music.
Cheating. I was just reinforcing your D.
All right. This word has a Latin little root to it.
Okay.
David, your word is parabellum. Parabellum.
Awful. It's an awful word.
It is a horrible. P-A-R-B-E-L-U-M.
One more
You missed one L.
She wasn't it.
You have one more chance. Don't worry. All right, Mike,
does
you're
that
up
even
next.
Okay.
Your word is photosynthesis.
Oh.
P-H-O-T-O-C-S-Y-N-T-H-E-S-I-S.
Yes or no?
Photosynthesis.
I am going to allow it
You saw my. I
because
see.
you did fumble a bit, but you got it. I will allow it.
Okay.
I will allow it.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Jordan, your word is extraordinary. Extraordinary.
E-X-T-R-A-O-R-D-I-N-A-R-Y.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good job hitting that extra A in there before the...
All right, David, you ready?
I broke it up. I know it's
on, David.
extra.
Good job.
Ordinary.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'd have to do it, too.
Don't think too hard. You
Yeah,
got this one.
sure.
Remember the vowels.
Yep.
Chronological.
But it's like, what's
think it's a
crazy is
setup.
we know how to spell these words.
O.
It's just,
N-O-G-I-C-A-L.
Let's go.
okay, all right.
Good
Why
job.
do you- Where's the panic?
30 seconds, Mike.
All right, here we go, Mike. Your word is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Onomatopoeia?
Yes.
Automatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
A-U-T-O-M-O-N-O-P-I-A.
Starts with an O, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
All right, Jordan, your word's next. Your word is desperados.
Desperados.
Okay.
Desperados.
Got this.
D-E-S-P-A-R-A-D-O-S. A-D-O-S?
It's E-R-M-A-R.
Oh, no!
So wait, Mike won?
No,
Mike,
we
Tie.
oh, we
Tie on
tied.
this one.
Oh, yay.
We'll call it a tie.
We'll
Okay,
call it a
great.
tie.
All right, how do you spell bangin'? This might be different.
We went right there.
B-A-N-G apostrophe N for Bangin' Bagels. Check this out.
Oh!
What's up, foodies? I'm out here at Bangin' Bagel. I mean, how cool does this place look? And I cannot wait to try the delicious food. I'm here with one of the owners. This is Augie. Thank you so much for having me.
Happy that you're here. I was about to say happy I'm here, but I'm always here.
Always here, and it's a family business, right? Tell us about Bangin' Bagels.
So Bangin' Bagels was my dad's dream. He's from New Jersey. Always said that Florida needs a bagel shop.
We love bagels here.
Our other partner, Drew Mader, those guys have 22 Jersey Mike's locations together. So we thought we'd do a great job with Jersey Mike's. Let's give this bagel thing a try. My sister, she does a lot of marketing. She works in the store. My brother, he is the man on the fry station. They're gonna be extra salty and extra greasy, how you like it. He does a great job.
That's really nice. And I mean, this is just a small sampling of their menu, but I was talking with your father and he said he kind of wanted to keep it simple though, even though you do have some really fun things to add.
Yes, but I think that it turned out to be a lot more complex than we were
yeah,
thinking it was
like 5
going to be.
breakfast sandwiches, 5 lunch sandwiches.
Yeah, we're going to be really simple, and now we have like 20 cream cheese flavors,
Oh my
and
gosh.
we're trying different bagels every day. It's a lot of fun.
Right. So yeah, tell me a little bit about your cream cheese before I get into these sandwiches, because when I first walked in, I mean, that caught my eye.
We wanted to, when you come in, have it look like a gelato case.
It looked like ice cream, yes.
We had several people ask for scoops of ice cream, forgetting that they were at a bagel store and we sell cream cheese, not ice cream.
Oh,
So-
it sounds and looks amazing.
So we wanted everything to look like dessert or something, just a big mountain of something that you have to have on your bagel.
Right, we eat with our eyes first. And I noticed you have an espresso machine, you do freshly squeezed orange juice. Tell us about your drink options.
So our coffee is locally sourced from Martin Coffee, and in my opinion, what steals the show is the orange juice. The oranges, they're the juices extracted directly from the orange, right in front of you, made to order. We actually had someone come in the other day and purchase 4 of them and walked out in a 32-ounce cup of, he said it was so good, he was
He wants to put it in his
he was
fridge.
willing to pay that top dollar to get it.
That's awesome. All right, well, I cannot wait to try the deliciousness that you have put out for me today. So let's start here. I mean, by the way, they're all massive too. What sandwich is this one?
So the motherlode's gonna have bacon, sausage, pork roll, fluffy eggs, provolone cheese. I didn't do it for you. I usually add a hash brown to mine.
That sounds amazing.
It's greasy goodness. I add a hash
is
brown
so
to just
good.
about everything.
Some interesting things here. So I see some jalapenos on this one. Which one's this?
Yeah, so that's gonna be our pastrami inferno. And it's gonna be pepper jack cheese, sauteed jalapenos, pastrami, of course.
Whoa.
I put that on an Asiago bagel for you, so you got
Okay.
a cheese explosion. And what we wanted to do was just come up with sandwiches that you couldn't get anywhere else.
Is there like a slight sweetness or something that I'm missing?
Absolutely, the Chipotle's got a little smoky sweetness
That
to
is
it.
good. And you know what? I got nervous when I saw the jalapenos because everyone knows I'm not a huge spice person. It's the perfect amount. I can handle that. So this is the lunch side. Again, there are more lunch options, but to save time, I'm going to try 2. So what do we have here? What are we starting
All right, that's the meat locker.
with? Oh my God.
Okay, as you can see, there's a ton of meat on there. We're gonna have turkey, ham, roast beef. You get to choose a sauce. Provolone. It's a monster.
It is.
The meat locker.
All right, and what do we have here?
So this is the club banger.
Beautiful too.
Turkey, crispy bacon, sharp cheddar cheese, mayo, avocado cream sauce, lettuce and tomato. And that's exactly what we want you to look like when you're taking bites. Stuff spilling everywhere.
Big eyes.
Absolutely.
Wow. These are all so good, and I can tell it's good quality.
Absolutely.
You
We
know.
make them fresh to order. You can customize them and make them as simple as you want,
Okay.
or you can get as crazy as you want.
I got you. Now, really quickly before we go, how many bagel options, how many cream cheese options?
So we run 15 different bagels every day. We have our staples, and then we have 2 or 3 that we'll have on rotation or try out. Cream cheese, same thing. We'll probably carry anywhere between 15 to 20.
Wow, that's cool. Well, I love what you've done with the place. And the food is amazing. It is so cool when you walk in. Everybody is so friendly. A family affair, like we said, a family business. Tell everyone where you're located and how they can learn more information.
All right, so we're at 13423 Beach Boulevard in the same plaza as Jersey Mike's. Our hours are 6 to 2. Our website is bagelco.com. You can do online ordering, and we're looking forward to continue to meet the community and learn the community and grow here, and hopefully someday continue to expand to other locations.
Well, I think you're right on track for that because, like I said, everything is absolutely amazing. I think I'm going to finish on this one.
You love that one.
I'm actually really surprised because it has the jalapenos, but the flavor's outstanding. Augie, thank you so much for having me once again, and good luck with everything.
Good luck finishing everything.
I know, I need it. Maybe you can share it with me. All right,
Okay,
let's
I'll
go.
have a bite.
So good.
Live From the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Crangley.
I'm still in my spelling bee high. That was so much fun.
You'll have to join us
you
again
did great.
next time.
But we have, speaking of spelling, okay, what is the fear of long words? Because I had some nerves. I said,
I was a little nervous. We just don't want to look dumb. That's but I don't know. What is that word?
We're going to have Chloe say this in my ear so I can pronounce it.
Oh, gosh.
Hippopotamonstro-esquipedaliopia. Well, that was awful. You try to say it real fast.
Hippopotamonstro-esquipedalophobia.
Very good.
I don't know. I'm going to go to Google and do the
Okay, isn't that
pronouncer.
amazing? I've never
think
seen a
you
word
can do that
like
word?
that, David. The fear of long words. Fear of long words.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he goes, yep, that's
said,
it.
yeah.
All right. Well,
And
let's
if
get
you
to
have-
that weather then.
I'm not sure what the fear of heat is, but if you're scared of heat, we got a lot of that out
Yeah.
there. But good news is back to school for Brantley County, and we're not expecting all of the thunderstorms we saw yesterday, just very
Okay.
isolated coastal storms. So Fernandina, Neptune Beach, Brunswick, there'll be a sea breeze coming through
Mm-hmm.
late today, this evening. That'll be your best chance of at least an isolated
Okay.
storm, so be careful there. We take a look at the big picture. You see what I see, Jordan? You're a meteorologist as well. Look at what do we
Love
got?
high pressure.
Okay, and what do
Bermuda
you,
high.
what do you know about Bermuda highs?
Well, it kind of gets rid of things for us, which is nice.
That clockwise flow, you
Yeah.
were saying it, and then
Yeah.
gets these nice fresh sea breezes. So
yeah.
over the
Well,
next
I was thinking hurricanes too. That helps us.
Oh, sometimes.
Can make a fish. Well, it depends on how close it is,
right.
I guess.
So if it's this close, usually it can steer some storms toward us, but it looks like the pattern over the next couple weeks, the high pressure will slowly ease away. So that's good news if we get anything tropical. We take a look at the map, though. Notice we're in a quiet pattern, much quieter. So we keep those rain chances low
Okay.
through most of the rest of the week into the weekend. Temperatures near 90 and still looking great for back to school for Duval and Nassau and
Crazy.
St. John's. Isn't that
Oh
crazy?
my gosh.
Next Monday.
All right. Be prepared for the traffic to kind of pick up a little bit. I'm kind of getting mentally prepared for that. Also, I'm getting mentally prepared to try some food.
Oh, you've got to see this. The smell is
let's-
incredible.
Coming for you.
Come on! All right, guys, we're back in the Winn-Dixie Kitchen, brought to you by ProCrep Cabinetry, and I've got Tony from Cool Moose Cafe. Hello again, good sir. Hello. All right, let's welcome Jordan back in. All right.
I cannot wait to try this.
Okay, yeah. So where are we? Let's pick up where we left off. What are we doing?
So we're just gonna make another layer of this pancake. We've made another one of these herb pancakes.
Perfect.
We're gonna put in some of our local tomatoes. We're gonna go
Very
ahead and
nice.
put our Gouda cheese on there.
You know, and we tasted the pancake just on its
Separately,
own.
yeah.
And wow,
That is nice.
It's different.
it's
Yeah.
so but it's good.
It's very light.
But here's the cherry on top, so to say, is that nice salty piece of prosciutto,
Yum.
right? And then you've
Let me
got
get you a
your
fork, David.
Thank you.
peppery arugula,
Excellent.
you know, however much you like it.
Sure.
And then we got a couple of options to finish it off. We don't
Okay.
do maple syrup or anything like that.
Right.
Yum.
We've got our local honey, what we talked about.
Yep.
And all we're gonna do is just pour it all.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Or if you want a little spice to it,
Sure.
right? It's also gonna add a little color. It's more honey, but with a little bit of sriracha.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
that's our finished product.
Okay.
All right. We're going to try a bite of that.
Spicy, peppery.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, here you go. Oh, you're cutting it for us. How beautiful.
Cut it. It's gonna be a little difficult with the hand, but
Oh my gosh,
We'll
it
make it
smells
happen.
so, that honey smells amazing.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. Wow. Wow, this is crazy cool. I'm telling you, would never have thought to put this together, right?
And again, it's only available this week at Cool Moose. Unless you get people wanting it forever, then you might have to add
So
it
if
to
you
the
want to see this on the menu forever, you better go out there and buy it like every day.
menu. Yeah, there you go.
so again, this was just something that a customer in his travels
Yeah.
was like, I want you to make this for me. And so it's different. So that's what we like to do, you know, something a little bit different.
Super cool.
All right, so while we're eating, oh my gosh, that is so good. The honey is such a nice touch. While we're eating this, what are you making next?
Just a Riverside summer toast with some of our local products.
This is so cool. The saltiness of the prosciutto with it, so
Yeah.
good.
Dude, that's really good.
There's a lot of different things happening, but it
Yeah,
all works.
it's a great blend of flavors.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So good.
So all we got here is some grilled sourdough bread with some herbed serve. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put on some of our blueberries.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Big, fat, sweet blueberries.
Yeah.
They are really
are
nice and plump right
Yeah,
now.
they are. And then we are going to get some microgreens. Again, these are local, right? From Craven. They do a lot of micros and pea shoots. And once the fall hits, you'll see other things like arugula and kale and all that. So
When we get to leafy green season,
yes, when we get through this heat, which is gonna happen, we're gonna get there
I
eventually.
promise everybody, Super Summer is almost over. Like it's only what? Mike, what do you think about 3 weeks of Super Summer left?
That's about it. September 1st is the first day.
Yes.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
move it quicker.
Right.
I'm from Maine. This is too much for me.
I know, right? You should be used to it by now.
I don't sweat like
30
I used
years.
to, but
There
doesn't
you
mean I have
go.
to love it.
Is this that spicy honey again?
Yeah, this is just that
Yum.
spicy.
And what kind of cheese did you put, or that spread?
It's goat cheese,
Oh,
sure.
yum. Oh, man, this is going to be good,
But
too.
we mix it with again some herbs like thyme, rosemary, chive. Just like we did the pancakes, all the same stuff, crossover ingredients. Super easy. And
Grabbing us some more napkins. I could just see it being
another one to
nice.
try.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna pick it up and go.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's do
go
it.
for it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The bread texture is amazing.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I like the
Simple
goat
and easy.
cheese.
Oh, wow. That's so good. Great ideas. So you got to just kind of come up with whatever you wanted for this challenge?
Yeah.
Or not challenge, but Farmers Market Week.
I mean, I think that's the fun of cooking, right? I mean, when you can step outside the box.
Yes.
And you get the local stuff, and you do the flavor combinations, texture combinations, and it just something, that little twist, it makes it absolutely something people want to try.
Absolutely.
Well,
Tony,
thank you so much for
amazing.
joining us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is so good.
Always great. Make sure that you get out to Cool Moose right there on Park Street, right near the corner of Park and King.
Yeah.
It's a staple of our little neighborhood, so I implore you to come out and check him out. Guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
Nice.
What's up, foodies? I'm out here at Coastal Kitchen with Chef Andrew. Thank you so much for having me today.
Happy to have y'all. Welcome
Yes,
in.
and we're inside the Hilton at Mayo, right?
Yes, we've got a big, beautiful hotel, beautiful restaurant, outstanding meeting space. Really excited to showcase it with y'all.
Yes, and you've been inside of our kitchen, and the food was exquisite. I cannot wait to try some other dishes that you brought, and of course, some of the delicious cocktails. But before we get into that, y'all have won some awards. I mean, fairly new, and then all of these awards.
It's been a wild 6 months. We've just recently found out that we won a Hilton Brand Award for Best New Development in the entire Hilton brand.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Additionally, within our own company, we've won the Opening Hotel of the Year
Oh my
last
gosh,
year.
wow.
Yes.
And hotel bar even?
And hotel bar. Jacksonville says that, we've got the best hotel bar.
All right.
So excited to showcase, excited to show it off.
All right, so how would you describe your menu here?
My menu is really geared toward wellness in addition to not really sacrificing flavor.
Right, and I mean, the presentation also beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
So maybe I'll start with this one. What do we have here?
This is our tuna poke bowl. It's one of my
So
favorite
beautiful.
things. We've got a fantastic
my gosh.
poke seasoned rice, beautifully marinated tuna, crispy wonton strips, fresh sliced avocado, wakame salad, a little bit of jalapeno for that extra zip, and then some freshly diced pineapple as well.
That is absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, that
right?
flavor is outstanding. Wow.
Super tasty.
Very fresh, very light, very flavorful. Let me take one more bite. Okay. Wow, love that. All right, now this big plate here.
The
Holy
winner-
cow, this thing is massive.
Winner, chicken dinner.
There
It's
you
one of
go.
my favorite things on the menu here. So this is my
Oh
smoked
my.
half chicken. In the back of the house, we call it the yardie.
The yardie.
Yep, beautifully roasted vegetables,
Wow.
beautiful roasted Brussels sprouts, carrots, brined half chicken. So what we'd like to do is we brine our half chickens for about a half a day or so we can
Oh my
retain some of that juice in there. Smoke it really quick,
Wow.
hot, fast. It's about 45 minutes to an hour smoke in there.
Amazing.
Just to really seal in that flavor as we roast it off.
It is, and so moist and juicy, and
Delightful.
oh my gosh. And what I do love, I mean, you mentioned like wellness. I feel like this is, very nutritious. It's good for me, and I feel good eating it. Okay, now this.
My miso
look at
glazed
this.
salmon. Treading into a little bit of that miso territory.
My
and
gosh.
Then the cool thing under here is my favorite part is the ancient grains. Ancient grains, we've got a blend of farro and quinoa on there. Nicely roasted off. I enjoy steeping those in a little bit of vegetable stock, just to, capture a little bit more flavor. Season it with a little bit of fennel, anise, a little bit of extra coriander, cumin. Touch that in there, and then finish it off with some fresh roasted vegetables.
What I love too, that like crispy outer skin, or is it
100%.
skin or just seared?
That one's
skinless.
That one's skinless.
So it's just the sear itself has that crispiness.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love the texture. And the flavor.
A little
Chef,
bit.
you're amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Now we do have to talk about the drinks here a little bit because obviously winning the award for best, one of the best bars,
Best
right?
hotel bar.
But one thing, I love my espresso martinis. Not all places have espresso machines to make espresso martinis with, but you do.
I do have an espresso machine, yes.
Cheers, I'm gonna
100%.
try it.
We've been, tackling this recipe and make sure it's the best that we've got in the
It
market,
is.
and
It's
it's
the
fresh.
best. Oh my
That's
gosh.
the difference between a okay martini and a fantastic martini is that fresh espresso, in my opinion.
Okay, and now I'm gonna try this other one.
So that's our Southern Kiss. So
So
we've got
pretty.
a really beautiful peach vodka in
Smells
there.
good.
Bright, beautiful, colorful.
Oh, nice and light and refreshing.
Yeah.
And I
Perfect
love the
for
little garnish here.
summer. Perfect for summer.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Everything I've tried has been absolutely amazing. Of course, they do have the banquet halls here so you can have your events, and they also have an outdoor space too for your events.
It's a beautiful,
That is
beautiful
really
space.
cool. The outdoor bar, the pool. I mean, it just keeps getting better and better. So make sure you check out Coastal Kitchen at the Hilton in Jacksonville at Mayo Clinic. I don't know which one I want to finish. I want to finish them all.
Please do.
I think I'm going to have one more bite of this one, though. So thank you. Hats off to you. And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus. So good.
What's up, foodies? We are in the Mead Hall inside Isle of Burt, and I've got Chef Cologne with us. He's going to tell us about all this delicious food. So, you had to have fun with this. They said, hey, it's How to Train Your Dragon. Find a cool menu.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the best thing, and I'll say it over and over again, is I have 3 little girls at home. So we watch these movies together so many times. Then being able to bring that movie to life is cool for myself and cool to take home to my family.
Yeah, so like I've got 5 boys, so How to Train Your Dragon was on my TV at all times. It is so cool when you walk in here. I mean, the ceilings are huge. It really does feel like you are inside and just, honestly, like this type of food, I just kind of want to just be like a Viking would want.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what y'all did.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. We wanted to make it, this is Mead Hall, right? It's the meeting hall. It's where we break bread, it's where we drink and we have fun and we feast.
Yep.
So that's
Feast.
exactly,
That's the word.
Absolutely.
Feast.
Yeah, so I mean, you have here the Thawfest platter, fit for a Viking feast. Chicken drumsticks with wild berry barbecue, grilled sausage, salmon with a little dill fennel chimichurri. So it's enough for a Viking to kind of eat and share and drink. And then over there at the end, we have the mead. I mean, what's a Viking feast without sharing some mead, right?
Yeah. I wish I had some mead right now. I gotta say, these turkey wings are awesome. So, were you just in a grocery store one day and went, I gotta put those on the menu?
You know, it's funny. So a lot of things come by us, and then when we first saw the turkey wings, immediately we were like, we didn't even have the menu designed, but we knew this is going to How to Train Your Dragon, one way or another. Then we got, Gobber the Belch. It's perfect. He's out there in the area too as a character. You could come and kind of talk to him. We imagined him being able to come here, grab a turkey wing, eat, and be on his way.
Yeah, and I love it. I mean, this looks like, fit for like a family if people wanted to come in. And of course, my kids, they're all picky. So you got a different, you got French fries, you got the salmon. Now, what about like desserts and stuff like that? Because I see a couple things over here. I mean, this looks amazing right here.
Yeah, so I mean, right from the movie, we got Yak Nog. So it's a chocolate malted beverage, a little whipped topping. So it's like a dessert beverage, but it's good. Day, night, breakfast, lunch, whenever you want. Then we also have, it's one of my favorites, the Stormfly Catch of the Day. It's chocolate mousse encased in a chocolate shell, sitting on a crunchy cereal crumble. So it kind of gives you a little bit of everything. Soft, creamy, crunchy texture all the way.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Chef. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Welcome, Parker. Hi.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me again. Appreciate it. And we just said the words nobody wants to hear. The kids don't want to hear it. Back to school.
We did. Yes, and I have been like counting the days down, and now it's here. So
I know,
we got to
but
get
back
ready.
to school can be fun, right? It can include new tech, and it can also include good tools for parents when it comes to keeping our kids safe, having all those right tools to give peace of mind all year round. So a lot of good stuff happening.
All right, well, let's talk about tech and tools
Yeah.
that we can tell parents to give them some peace of mind as the school year begins.
And so hot off the press, we recently launched the Gizmo Watch 4. So this watch is perfect for those parents out there that are saying, I just don't know if my child is ready for a smartphone, but this gives them the connectivity that they crave. And my child, he loves it. He wears it around the house. He takes it off. And the good thing about it is when he takes it off, it alerts me that he takes it off. So, you know, if you have that child that likes to put it on, take it off, they can take it off and it sends a push notification straight to your phone. So again, those watch removal, direction alerts, and also the real-time location tracking. So also if you have a child that walks to and from the bus stop, to and from practice, you'll know where they are in real time. And coming soon, we've also got real-time weather notifications. So in my house, we like to say when thunder roars, go indoors, so the kids know it. They'll see it right there on their watch. And we've got some fantastic offers if you want this Gizmo Watch 4. You can get it on us right now with a line until September 30th. That's a $180 value. That kids bundle is ending on September 2nd. If you have an eligible device to trade in, you can also get a Samsung A11 Plus tablet on us. In addition to the watch, a lot of great tech to start back the school year.
All right, that's very cool. My 10-year-old also has a Gizmo watch, and I know, Parker, too, you brought a few examples of some other really cool tech that we need to talk about. What do we have?
So we've got right here, check it out, the Galaxy Tab S10 FE 5G that has a big, beautiful display. It's going to make homework, movies, games, and multitasking look and sound amazing. Plus, it comes with a pen. You can circle to search. You've got a little AI help here. So you circle to search. It's going to tell you what exactly you're looking at on your screen. Also, here's the kicker. It is water resistant. So we know we all have those kids that like to spill juice, milk, whatever it may be, all those other liquids that just start flying all over the house.
Yeah, not in my house. My kids are little angels, Parker. No. All right,
I know, exactly.
We
Me
know,
too.
yeah, right. We know the season can also hit the family budget pretty hard. We got to watch where we're spending. So how can families save on their services while getting what they need?
100%. So budget is top of mind for everybody, and we are simplifying your household budget. Our new Simplicity plan starts at just $45 a line with an initial promo price of $30 for new customers who switch. You can even avoid those activation and upgrade fees, plus get 3% back by signing up for Verizon Loyalty. You're also going to be able to unlock epic experiences and exclusive deals through Verizon Shine. Take a look at it. What a calendar right there. A lot of good things going on. Let's not forget, back to school starts with, reliable home internet. So when you're at home, doing that homework, you're going to want that reliable service. Your home and mobile service, our latest Verizon One plan will give you a mobile line on our new Simplicity plan plus 5G home internet, all on one simple bill for just $70 a month. Taxes and fees are excluded, but no surprises there. $70 a month helps you keep that budget on track all year long.
All right, I'm going to have to look into that,
Yeah,
Parker. It sounds
good
like it's a
deal.
great time to be a Verizon customer.
It is.
So for everyone wanting to lock down these offers, what's the best place to go?
So head to your local Verizon store. Our reps are in store. They are raring and ready to help you. You can also check out verizon.com/deals for specific offers, terms and conditions, all the good stuff. Stop by one of our stores, though. It's the best place to see stuff like this Gizmo Watch 4 in person. Check it out, play with it. It's
Yeah.
all good stuff.
All
Back
right.
to school.
I love that. And then when you're in the store visiting and talking to some of the reps, you might think, oh, I also need that, and I need that,
And I need
a
that,
new
and I need
phone
that.
case.
It's not a
of
bad
course,
thing,
it's
right?
not a bad thing. Thanks, Parker, so much for your time and for
course,
being
thank
here
you.
today. We so appreciate it.